Hi, my name is Ed Coyne. I am the admin and founder of the Brooklyn Open. So it is Sunday night, day before Phase 1 in New York City. Now, first of all, I love the way this is for Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3. It's like, okay, that's great. All right, so basically, some places are going back to work. Subway is going to be running again, mostly. Uh, my job, I'm going to be working from home for another couple weeks. As I may have mentioned once, twice, every 15 seconds, I guess. I'm told that's a problem that I have. I'm a computer technician. So that's a professional service that won't be till phase 2, assuming that no other catastrophe happens. And, yeah, the way this year's going, I'm probably working from home forever. I'll tell you the truth, though. I mean, just a side comment. At this point, I just can't wait not to have to wear the mask when I'm going outside. I mean, it's not even, I'll be honest with you. If I'm walking around, there's nobody near me, I won't even put it on. The second I see people, I put it on. Before I go to a store, I put it on. But I'm so sick of walking into a store or a bank looking like I'm going to rob the place. The way this is going, the rest of this hair is going to be gone. And all you're going to get is this little side stuff here. I'm going to look like frickin' Curly from the Three Stooges wearing a fucking Actually, no, wait. Do it like this. Little blue paint. Krusty the Clown. See? I'm always thinking ahead. But yeah, I mean, like I said, supposedly so long as nothing else happens, and what else could happen? Yeah, lots. So it's going to be fun. But, I mean, it's funny though, I was thinking about it earlier, and if you think about it, there's so much fucking... Okay, so, right from get-go, we had COVID. We had the murder hornets that... Well, they were actually never a threat to people. They were just going to eat all the bees, and that means that we don't have pollination that we need for salads and plants for animals to eat. And I'm already spending almost $20 on 2 pounds of ground beef, so for God's sakes, please, please, murder hornets, don't fuck with the bees. Don't fuck with the bees. Please. Please. I don't know how to cook much, alright? I have chicken, I have ground beef, that's all I know how to do. Okay? Please. We had the mortar hornets, we had in March or April, I believe it was, we actually had the Air Force go, yeah, that was a UFO. It may have been from outer space. Am I the only one here that thinks that they... By the way, check it out. That was actually said. Am I the only one that basically thinks the Air Force is just kind of fucking with us at this point? I mean, let's face facts. If they point blank said, you know what? Roswell did happen. We have the aliens. They're here. They're our drinking buddies. I don't think we would even notice at this point, or even think it was odd. We would just be, all right. That works. Let's see, we have that. There are earthquakes going on in Yellowstone for at least 24 or 48 hours. As you can see, I was having problems pronouncing. For at least 24 to 48 hours at one point this week. I don't know if it was longer. I haven't actually checked it out in a day or two. There were almost constant earthquakes, which is a problem considering that Yellowstone is actually a supervolcano. Just out of curiosity, who had an extinction level event for June, July? Of course, we also, just 2 days ago, apparently a day or two ago, had an asteroid the size of the Empire State Building pass by Earth. And I love how NASA put it when they were asked questions. It's, oh, so it was really far away. It's going to be really far away, right? Oh, hell no, it's going to be close. It's going to be damn close. Is it going to hit the Earth? Oh, no. It's like... See, now, here's my thing. I personally think the guys at NASA at this point were just like, all right, here's the deal. Asteroid's going to be close. Get Regog for the Area 51 thing, one of the guys we got from Roswell. It's time to get the fuck off the planet. So he hooks us up with some of the life support shit. We're good. And to top things off, there was something that was going around Facebook about a man raping an alligator. Or at least trying to. Apparently he was eaten. I think the alligator was just trying to do oral on. Anyway. Now, before we get more into that, just let's examine the thought process here. You know, guy's talking to his friend. He's like, well, yeah, I know there's a global plague right now. It's a pandemic. Thousands of people are dying, but I don't know. We can do better than this. I honestly feel that we can do better. And his friend goes, okay, no problem. No problem at all. Mortar Hornet's going to eat all the bees. Yeah, but it's going to take a couple months for starvation to kick in. What else do we got? All right, so here's this. We're going to have civil unrest. We're going to have cities burning. That's good. That's good. But I'm thinking more sci-fi-ish. Well, we could have some monkeys steal blood samples with COVID. Which, P.S., did actually happen in India. Check it out. I like that. You know, guy goes to his friend. I like that. But I've always been a little bit more of a Land of the Lost fan. Wait, I got it. Lizard people. I'm gonna go fuck an alligator. Crikey. Now, before anybody makes any comments about this, yes, this was not true. But it was something that was going on Facebook. Reason why I'm bringing it up isn't because it is something that happened, but there were articles about this on Facebook, which have been totally disproven. It's totally not a true story. How fucked up of a year was it that I and many other people, I'm sure, saw that article and went, okay, we're doing this now, huh? Anyway, okay, so we're already going a little over, but I want to do some of the questions with the admin. So, first question actually kind of has to deal with the video from last week, which is, okay, focus. This is just my first, okay? I swear, I was drinking this before. See? Nowhere does it say flavored vodka. See, I can't even pronounce vodka, so you know it was, but that's not the point. Anyway, first question. Who was cheaper in your family, the Irish side or the Jewish side? Well, honestly, I asked my grandfather the same question, Irish grandfather, when I was 10 years old. He took me out to the backyard, he picked up a stone, he looked at the stone, and he said, a Jewish man will look at the stone and say, I brought you here. I put you in soil. I shined you. Give me a nickel. Give me a nickel. And it's a stone, so he won't say anything. The Jewish man will look at the stone again. I put you in the earth. I made you look shiny despite the dirt. Give me a nickel. Give me a nickel. And it's still a stone. The Jewish man will put down the stone. The Irishman, an Irishman, pick up a stone. I brought you here. I put you in beautiful earth. I shined you. I made sure the dirt never completely covered you, so you always stuck out as a thing of beauty. Now, give me a nickel. Give me a nickel. And it's still a stone. So the Irishman will get no response. So, and this is what my grandfather said, the Irish grandfather, by the way. Look at the stone. Once again. and say, "Son of a bitch, give me a fucking damn nickel." Yeah, that was my Irish grandfather's answer to that question. All jokes aside, though, I've never really seen a difference, at least in my family. I have seen a difference in the way, as I've talked about in the last video, my Jewish family was a little bit conservative, where the Irish family was usually dead broke. That tends to make a difference. People who don't have much, have to work to have what they have, tend to give a lot more. Nothing wrong with having money, but you don't think about it. You don't remember the hard times. And one good thing, I mean, my Uncle Tommy, he had his issues, don't get me wrong, but he would give a person the shirt off his back. Same thing with my Aunt Diane, most of my family on the Irish side. That's why I always personally felt more connected with them. Alright, let's see, what else do we got? What's your favorite band and why? Well, okay, so in case you can't guess, kind of a little bit of metalhead. Don't get me wrong, I mean, I like a variety of stuff. I do like Billy Joel, I do like Genesis. CNC Music Factory sometimes. Reminds me of strip bars I used to go to. But no, all jokes aside though, my favorite bands, I love Dope, I love Megadeth, I love Disturbed, which is music I'm actually going to be putting on once this video is over, as I'm waiting for it to upload. I also love Metallica. As a matter of fact, quick little story about that. When I was 18 years old, went to a Metallica concert upstate New York. A friend of mine had a car. It was great. It was general admission. We're talking like 94, 95, something like that. Anyway, so, alright. So we got the tickets, completely general admission, Orange County, New York. I didn't even know fucking existed. What the hell? Everybody's tailgating in the back, in the, not garage, parking lot. Okay. So, anyway, what winds up happening is me and my friend John wind up finding these big guys that offered us some beer. Now, when I say big, I mean big. Okay? One of these guys, no joke, was over 7 foot tall, and I swear to God, the muscles on his frickin' arm were like both of my arms and two of my legs, like put together. I mean, this guy was big. So, alright, but they were cool. So we're drinking beer, you know, got my sunglasses on. I'm not really wearing them, they're on my head here. I got a cigarette in this hand, I got a beer in this hand. I'm like fucking headbanging. Yeah, it doesn't work without that fucking hair. But I'm headbanging, right? So what winds up happening is my sunglasses fall back. Well, obviously I don't want them to fall off my head. I got my cigarette here, got my beer here. I don't want to spill my beer on me. Look like an idiot, right? So, put my sunglasses back. Ooh, my cigarette's out. Alright, no problem. Light my cigarette. Friend John starts going to me. Ed! What? Ed! What? Your hair! Turns out my hair was on fire. Tip of my cigarette fell on my hair, just kind of went. The very big guy decided to help me. Comes up to me, right on top of the head, puts the fire down, knocks me on my ass, spilled the beer, and only thing I can think of, I swear to God, I did see the birds going. I was like, thanks. Okay, let's see how many more of these we can get to. Let's see. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was reading one of the questions and it just, I don't know why the words went. Yes. This is me, drug-free. It is scary. I swear to God. I never understood why anybody would ever meet me for more than 2 seconds ago. Do you do cocaine? It's like, do you really want to see what I would be like on something like that? Anyway, next question was, what are you going to do once all this bullshit is done with? What am I going to do? Well, I think let me describe my situation here, okay? I have lost, over the last 4 years, 100 pounds. I am weighing 185 now. I am weighing just a little bit more than I was 20 years ago. I am also kind of recently, kind of not recently, single. Well, I have an apartment to myself, okay? And all this happens just before a national epidemic, we're all going to be staying inside. Why, God? Just why? I was married for 5 years, okay? I'm just saying, marriage. You're the one that took sex out of marriage, so for God's sakes, please, my cats are looking good. Anyway, so it's kind of an interesting situation. But honestly, all jokes aside, I think the first thing I am going to do is I am going to go to the bar, get a beer, and basically just give somebody a hug. Depending on how drunk she is and how easy she is and how much, I'm just saying, find a woman with low expectations. That's what I'm saying, Just... Hey, listen, I might be thinner now, but I'm still fucking broke. Alright, so let's see, what else do we got? Let's see, okay. So, what's the worst job you've ever had or ever almost had, and why? There's a couple answers to that. There's actually, there's one that I would actually rather... There was one advertising agency I actually worked for at one point. Not the main one I worked for, just one I worked for 2 weeks. That I was shocked by the way they treated people, but don't want to really get too much into that at this point in time. I will tell you, though, about a job I almost did have. Okay, so I was 18 years old. I was actually working in the New York Hall of Science. I was also a professional actor. You may have seen me in stuff like... Well, nothing, actually. Just, be honest with you. I was pretty much with the theater company. I did do a couple movies. If you guys want to look through, there's actually a trailer from the last movie I did, which was in '95. Nothing really you guys would have seen me on. I'm saying dollar bin DVDs that get used as coasters. When AOL CDs ran out. But there was one job. I was looking at a paper called Backstage Magazine, which is still used. It's actually one of the trade papers where you would look for jobs. And it was not a casting call, but it was something it advertised that it was looking for performers. But you had to double as a waiter. And I was like, fuck it, what the hell, maybe it's some sort of dinner theater thing. I don't know. And it was at this place. Now, I was not naive at the time. I'm saying this because if anybody was in Manhattan in the 90s, especially men, you will recognize the name. But I had never heard of it for some reason, nor had I ever been there before this. The place's name was Paradise. I walk into Paradise, and I see naked women all over the place, and I'm just like... and of course I'm 18, I'm just like, buddy, we're going for a job, calm down. Seriously, we'll have a conversation tonight, okay? Just. Anyway, so I actually... Basically, I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to walk right out, look like an idiot, so I went to the coat check girl. I'm like, yeah, I understand that you guys are looking for, waiters and waitresses who are performers. And I was kind of expecting her to go, no, do you know what this place is? What the hell is wrong with you? Instead, she goes, well, yeah, the manager's right down there. Okay. Once again... kind of too surprised and almost embarrassed that I didn't realize this place was a strip club. Walk up to the manager. I'm like, yeah. Hi, my name is Ed Coyne. Listen. I saw your ad that you want performers and waiters. And I'm looking around at all the naked women. I'm like, I'm guessing that I might be the wrong gender for this place. He looks at me, and he says, yes, you are. And he says, okay, well, I have a conversation tonight, okay? Just, and anyway, so I actually basically I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to walk right out, look like an idiot, so I went to the coat check girl. I'm like, yeah, I understand that you guys are looking for, performers and waitresses who are performers. And I was kind of expecting her to go, no, do you know what this place is? What the hell is wrong with you? Instead, she goes, well, yeah, the manager's right down there. I'm about to go, all right, no, that's cool. All right, man. He goes, but I'm about to open a place in the village I think you would be perfect for. When we say performance is, we're not talking about acting, are we? He's like, no, no, we're not. Yeah, I don't think I'm that desperate yet. Give me another couple weeks, maybe, but no. He's like, I can pretty much guarantee you would be pulling 500 to 1,000 a night. Do I have to do lap dances? So, all jokes aside, once again, 18 years old, I will admit I considered it. So, yes, I was almost a dancer at a gay strip bar. All right, guys. I think I'm going to end it there. This actually went way longer than I wanted to. I still do got another couple questions, but I will actually get to them probably next time. There is one question I didn't get to. I told them that I would get to it today, but like I said, we're already at 21 minutes, so I kind of want to end it here. Okay, guys. Just remember, once again, stay safe. If you're, I almost said country. If your state is open, if your city is open, remember, all right, going outside, going to work is kind of like picking up the drunk chick at the bar. Make sure you got shitloads of protection, all right? You wear your mask, do all that stuff. Do what you got to do to make sure you're safe. We are the Brooklyn Open. We are Brooklyn Open Strong. Please, everybody, be there for each other. If anybody needs anything, please feel free to message to me. I'll be more than happy to talk to you. Once again, we are the Brooklyn Open. Yes, Slomo. When's my next gig at the, at the gay bar? No, I need a couple bucks. I lost the weight. It's okay.